Welcome to my presentation on telepresence. This is Jeff Veatch. What is telepresence and how can it help a business or corporation? Telepresence is a technology that allows a person to feel as if they were present in a different or remote location. It involves transmitting sensory information to and from that remote location. Now, corporations or businesses typically will use this when communicating remotely and for collaboration, typically the use of meetings. It allows for virtual face-to-face communication. Now, as mentioned with meetings, meeting rooms are the main way that I have seen telepresence used in the corporate world. However, telepresence can also be used by single computer workstations or today other electronic devices such as tablets or smartphones.
Need velocity? Introducing the AT&T Telepresence solution. Instantly connect colleagues, customers, and partners virtually in person across the campus, across enterprises, and across the globe. Built with Cisco and designed and managed end-to-end by AT&T, this industry first makes it as realistic as being there. State-of-the-art HD video and business-to-business connectivity for point-to-point or multi-point meetings. Delivered over AT&T's unmatched global MPLS network, this highly scalable, secure solution promises hassle-free connectivity via dedicated virtual private networks, a managed service that reduces technological risk and improves total cost of ownership. Increase collaboration, accelerate decision-making, speed time to market. Do it with velocity. The AT&T Telepresence solution.
So some of the functional benefits of using telepresence are that it allows companies to hold face-to-face meetings with employees all over the world. It allows for the reduction in travel expenses, helps companies reduce their carbon footprint, improves employee productivity, and help improve the employee work-life balance. It can also allow employees to work remotely from a main office but still get the face time with fellow workers. Now, employees with disabilities can use this to help interact with others even if they can't always be in the office due to their disability. Now, typically, telepresence is accomplished through a combination of video and audio feeds in the meeting rooms that I've seen used in the past. However, newer technologies are being developed which will utilize hologram video technology, robotics, and also touch sensory information for certain applications. Typically that wouldn't involve meetings, but there are certain instances where that could come in handy.
This is Double. Double is the office robot for telecommuters. So we've shipped over 1,000 of these now, and a lot of companies are buying it for their telecommuters so they can work from home and still participate in meetings at the office, stand-up meetings, water cooler chat, walk over to someone's desk and say hi, that sort of thing. So this is just a regular iPad that we use. It does not come with the robot. You do have to slide it in, and we provide everything else. This is a wide-angle lens. Gives you more of your periphery. You can also adjust the height. So it's going to go down now. And it turns on a dime. You can also look downwards. We have if there's an obstacle right in front of you, we have a downward facing camera. So that's how you see if there's something right in front of you. And I can switch back.
What's the price on it?
$2,500 without the iPad.
And how long will the charge last before you
8 to 10 hours, depending on how much you drive it around.
Okay. Perfect, thank you.
Now, the benefits of using telepresence to the VP of Sales are wide and varied. The VP of Sales can see a big benefit from telepresence. If he wants to improve quotas and sales, he can simply have more virtual meetings with customers. The use of telepresence could facilitate better communication with his large distribution network. If he wants to get a feel for how the online sales portals are working with the sales teams, he can see them real time through the use of telepresence, because telepresence conference rooms typically are engaged or involved using computer monitors that can show whatever program happens to be of interest at the time. And definitely it can help reduce the travel cost of Salesforce by having virtual meetings. Sales teams can also work where the customers are instead of at the centralized main office, which will give the sales team more face time with a customer and more handshake time with a customer, which is always very important. And for today's discussion, we'll be using a fictional corporation called the Cat and Beach Company to describe how businesses use telepresence around the world. And here we have the VP of Sales, Spooky, who is trying to find a way to get his sales force to use telepresence so they don't have to travel quite as much to get these sales out for cat toys, cat treats, and all the other cat goodies that the Cat and Beach Corporation sells. The Chief Marketing Officer can also benefit from the use of telepresence technology. The workforce can be spread out and have a better insight to local product and service keys. Closer virtual communication allows for the marketing team to keep close tabs on the quality targets as well, which is very important to the marketing organization. And having marketing teams located closer to the competition base can give a better relative information regarding how company's products are standing in relation to their competitors. And the ability to meet with customers virtually can also have more frequent and less costly feedback regarding how the brand is doing for the company. And here, in the interest of inclusiveness, is our Chief Marketing Officer, Ginger, who's trying to find ways to get the marketing team more involved with telepresence to keep tabs on how feedback is going regarding company brand performance, and also how well we're doing relative to our local products and service keys. Now, as you can see, our CEO Peter is keeping a close watch on Ginger, the CMO, so she's got to be on top of her game with telepresence. The Chief Operating Officer can definitely get a big benefit out of telepresence. It has better quality meetings with all his spread out manufacturing plants, definitely reducing the cost of travel for his labor force when it's required to go between different manufacturing buildings. Customer service centers can also have more effective meetings with other company locations when discussing those critical customer issues that the Chief Operating Officer definitely wants to get a good hold on. Vendors can utilize telepresence technology to communicate with the company's sourcing, manufacturing, and engineering teams. And employees working from home can help reduce overhead costs of larger office and manufacturing buildings. The Chief Financial Officer can also see benefits from using telepresence. The reduction in travel and overhead costs can go directly to the company's bottom line, improving profits right off the bat. A more productive workforce is also a more profitable workforce. And telepresence meetings can improve project reviews by the finance team by allowing better quality dialogue on the proposed projects. Here we have the Chief Operating Officer and the Chief Financial Officer both busily trying to figure out how they can use telepresence in the Cat and Beach Corporation. They're probably looking at reducing the cost of travel for the labor force. That's going to help out both the operating officer, Daisy, and the marketing officer, Sage, because it's going to improve the bottom line and also help reduce overhead costs as they don't have to have cats flying all over the place. The Chief Information Officer can definitely see benefits from using telepresence. It's at the leading edge of technology and is still evolving even today. It can aid with the IT alignment process by fostering better and seamless communication with the other CXOs. And many other companies utilize telepresence to improve their strategic standing, so getting out in front of the telepresence movement can improve the company's standing. And it can add profit to the bottom line in future years, given the strategic viewpoint of the CIO, because of the impact on lowering expenses. Here we have Daisy, the Chief Information Officer, who's busily working directly with the computer infrastructure to try to get telepresence to be the best it can be here at the Cat and Beach Corporation. You can see she's engaged to make sure that it's at the leading edge of the technologies and working to improve the bottom line for future years for the Cat and Beach Corporation. The CEO can definitely get benefits from using telepresence. Now, the CEO can't be everywhere at once, but using telepresence, they can help them virtually be where they need to be and when they need to be there. Telepresence can also help the CEO get the word out to investors and other people involved in determining the stock price. The CEO can keep tabs on the other CXOs using telepresence, because telepresence allows people to have meetings in multiple locations at the same time. So say the CEO located in the main office can be talking to the Chief Marketing Officer who happens to be overseas in Europe on a business trip, who can be talking with the CIO who might be in India at the time, working out a new strategic advance for the company. So it doesn't really matter where you are in the world. If you're awake and you have telepresence equipment handy, you can have a meeting face-to-face, virtually, all at the same time. And if the CEO needs to talk to the board of directors, no problem, because then you have a telepresence meeting with them no matter where they might be at the time. And here's Peter, the CEO of the Cat and Beach Corporation, keeping a close eye on things from his bedside perch. And if he wants to see how things are going with the rest of the corporation, if he doesn't want to move, he doesn't have to, because he can use telepresence to have virtual meetings with all the rest of his CXOs. So in summary, telepresence technology helps foster remote communication. It can be very beneficial to all levels of a company, and each CXO can stand to gain from using telepresence in their branch of the company. It can help reduce travel, improve work-life balance, and improve productivity. Now you can see my sources. Thank you very much for your time.